If men can walk the streets without a shirt on, I think women should have every right to do so. I mean, there is honestly no difference. It is just a set of nipples.
What the hell are you talking about? I completely agree. I definitely support this movement. I love them. They should definitely integrate this into society.
What?
Hello? Hey, Big Daddy. Bae, how long would I suck it if you wanted me to?
All night.
You said what again, bro?
All night.
All night.
I'm
Right?
still want to tell what you rate that shit, bro.
Oh, that shit. Hey, that's the gobbler right there. That's the throat queen.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor, hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, I got about 3 videos for you today. The first video is going to be Andrew Tate. Now, this video may sting a little bit because I know a lot of you guys are really into fitness. I'm into fitness too. It's just that I'm not obsessed with fitness, but I like being in shape. I like working out. It exercises my brain. But what he has to say about bodybuilders, it may sting a little bit, but do not take it personal, all right? Every video is not going to video you like, but I think this is one that a lot of you guys may want to pay attention to. The next video is going to be a woman saying that guys are choosing fake women over real natural women. And what she mean by fake, she's talking about plastic surgery, women that are getting the BBLs, the women that are getting the Botox. She's saying that men are choosing these type of women over natural women, which is why a lot of women are frustrated with men. And I will be giving commentary on that. Next video is going to be a woman saying that men that don't cheat are guys that don't have options. All right. And this is one I'm going to be giving commentary to because this is one that I can relate to and I understand exactly what she's saying. But first, we're going to get to Andrew Tate as he says, bodybuilders are losers. Let's get to him.
It's easy. Bodybuilders are losers. The reason bodybuilders are losers is not because bodybuilding is easy. Bodybuilding is actually extremely hard. The reason they look that way is not just because they take steroids. They take steroids plus train like an animal, plus diet specifically. It's very, very difficult to end up looking like professional bodybuilders do. It's not easy. Bodybuilding is hard. The reason bodybuilders are losers is because they don't want to be bodybuilders. Every bodybuilder I've ever met wants to be a fighter, but they haven't got the balls to be a fighter. So instead they think, well, I want to look as mean as possible. Bodybuilders.
Okay. What he says is the reason why bodybuilders are losers is not because they don't diet right or do anything right. It's because they really deep down in their heart want to be a fighter. They want to be an alpha male, but they'll rather look intimidating instead. You focus on looking intimidating instead of actually having that in your heart. Now with me, what I've noticed is when I was younger, I was really into fitness. I was really into going to the gym. And when you're around 18, 19 years old, 20s, in your 20s, a lot of the guys start taking the juice. All right. When I started seeing a lot of guys taking the juice and started taking the creatine, it's normally because they were football players and the ones that didn't make it to the NFL or college, you know, they normally just stayed in the gym. And then you had the nerds that were in the gym to become tougher. But I've seen a lot of guys taking the juice. And on the juice, I noticed that it made a lot of men very emotional. And I've noticed that a lot of guys that are addicted to the gym and they're in there every day tend to be a little bit on the sensitive side. And I've noticed that a lot of guys are like that, where you're trying to look intimidating, but you may not have the heart. And this is why a lot of guys that do get in shape, you may be able to attract women, but you don't keep women long. It's because they start to see your soft side when they're with you. When you look intimidating like that and you looking like a bodybuilder, you actually have to maintain and be that tough alpha male because that's why she's with you. If you have all the muscles and you have a six-pack and you're looking good, when you're around a woman, do you realize you can never be sensitive? You can never complain because when she looks at your muscles, she's already saying, this is the type of guy I want. This guy looks like he could protect me. A lot of you guys, you have the body, you have the six pack, but you don't have the heart. You're still that sensitive person inside, looking tougher than what you really are. That's just my opinion as to how I felt. And I used to be in the gym, but I'm also speaking from my 20s. In my 30s, I don't go to the gym and hang around people. I'm in there strictly for fitness at this point, just to stay healthy. All right, next video, a woman's gonna be saying that guys are choosing BBLs over natural women. Let's get to it.
Atlanta is either believe it or not, in Atlanta is either BBL or natural, and the BBLs is taken over. I think it's just very crazy to me that how a woman could have a BBL and you guys will literally go pay for her bills, her rent, her car note, her food, her groceries. But then you get a woman like me that's working, doing all this business by myself, for myself. I don't need you, I want you. And you telling me just to like, hold it down, just wait. Baby, you're not future, I'm not waiting.
I feel like men
I'm not waiting.
really want the more shallow women because the shallow women don't challenge them as much as women like me. You have women that are placeholders and you have women that are game changers. The placeholders in Atlanta, they make it hard for us game changers.
No, she has it wrong. What she's not realizing is all the girls are chasing the same type of guys. So when she sits back and says, oh, you're choosing a girl with the BBLs, that's because you're going for the rappers and you're going for the drug dealers and you're going for the street dudes. That's the problem. Those are the only type of guys that are going for the BBLs. Men that are actually out here working real jobs, 9 to 5s, and living reality, they're trying to get with regular looking women. They're trying to get with natural women. But you natural women, all of you are liking the same type of guy. The guy that likes the woman with the BBL. Why? Because he's getting fast money and he's still thinking with the thing between his legs and not his brain. You guys are still dating wannabe rappers that are trying to emulate what they're seeing on TV. That's why they're chasing the women with the BBLs. A real man who's out here on the grind and working hard looks past that rap video. He sees the facade. He knows that those girls are there standing up for 16 hours out of the day. But when you have a guy that don't distinguish the difference between the BBL girls and the natural girls, then you're dealing with a mentally ill man. But you want these mentally ill men because they give you the drama that you're looking for. You want the guy who's gonna have multiple women, who's gonna have different type of women everywhere with the BBLs. You're just jealous that she's getting the money while you're at work. You're jealous that she's going on a strip pole and she's making all the money to go get the BBLs to look good. The guys are not going for those women. Real men are not. The little boys are. The same guys that you keep dating, you and the BBL girls should not be dating the same type of guy. That's just how it is. Women need to understand reality of what's a real man is versus what she's seeing in reality shows and on Instagram. Next video is going to be a woman that says the only men that don't cheat are the men that don't have options. Let's get to it.
So what's
I cheat anyway.
All men don't cheat, okay?
They don't.
The ones who don't cheat don't get enough pussy. They don't have a choice.
So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
No, it's nothing wrong with that. Cause he's like nobody wants him. Because they don't have like.
So the niggas.
They don't have options. They don't have women chasing them.
So once you got options, you gonna cheat? Is what you want?
Yes.
She said the man with the most options. Say it again.
The men that don't get no pussy is the men that don't cheat. The men with options always cheat. That's what she said.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense though.
It don't make sense.
Yeah,
but if that makes sense,
I feel like
then
they gotta fight temptation more.
Yeah, if that makes sense, then by your logic, women cheat. All women cheat.
Women cheat more than men because y'all have more options.
You guys are not getting it. You're not learning. You're not learning. Women want the guy that gets all the women. They want a man that can cheat because that shows value. What's valuable is making all the other girls jealous. That's valuable to a woman whenever it comes to a man. I have a man that all the other girls want. Like she said, if she looks at a man and don't think that women want him, then girls are not going to want him. See, when a woman has the guy that all the girls want, she's not going to mind if he's cheap. She's going to forgive him. because she knows that he can get another girl no matter what. So if she don't do what she got to do to stick around and forgive him, then she may go in the market and find herself dating a whole bunch of guys that she don't have a connection with, or dating guys that don't get women that's going to excite her. Women want to walk around with a man that they know is different from all the other guys. So they know girls are going to always be throwing it at him. Girls are going to always be coming for him. But as long as he comes back to me, I'm going to be happy. And you guys are not understanding that. You're not understanding the keys of what it takes to keep a woman interested in you. You must become the best version of yourself, and you have to become something that women like, and money has nothing to deal with it. It's going to be your swag. It's going to be the character that you are. Women will outgrow the thug phase. And then when she get in her 30s, she's going to be looking for that man who is still attractive. And you guys may say, oh, she may have wasted her life and she should have been this and she should have been a mom at 18. Those days are over. You got a lot of good looking women at 27 now. A lot of good looking women. But when it comes to relationship, if you're a guy that can get a lot of women, your woman's going to be more loyal to you. A lot of these women are just running around here dating bums. Dating nobodies, want to be rappers, want to be thugs, and now the women are maturing and they're looking for real men, and they're going to be willing to share those real men. Those are facts. This whole manosphere is based on the Chad and Tyrones that can do whatever they want and women still take them back. How what she's saying is not true. It's facts. They're called Chads and Tyrones, right? The guy that gets all the women no matter what. The one that has all the baby mamas. Yeah, and she knows it. So understand, guys, when you dedicate your all to her, you're wasting your time if you don't have women. If you're an ugly guy, no swag, but all you got is money, to a woman, you're not valuable. You still have to have something else. I got a rule. If you're an ugly guy, you got to at least have a body and you have to look good. If you're a good looking guy, you have to at least have money. You have to have two of the three. You either got to have a good looks, you got to have a body, or you got to have money. Personality, yes, that'll come with character. But understand, guys, women are going to track to the guy that gets all the women and would not mind if he cheats. She's right. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.